Hi, I'm Zia, and I make videos about full-time van life.
Well, today is Friday, May the 5th. The weather has turned, unfortunately, but we are on our way to the ferry to Vancouver Island. So I'm so excited now. This is, I am done at the house. I'm out, and I was absolutely broken last night to the point of feeling sick, actually, and I hurt everywhere. I'm much better today. Charlie's in his carrier, but he's stressed. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. I just think it's been a lot for him. You know, seeing the house being dismantled around him, and then staying in the van a few nights, and we were at my sister's for dinner. Just trying to get comfortable right now. But I'm sure that after a few days, when we get into the routine that we had when we were on our road trip last summer, I'm sure that he'll be okay. He'll be okay. I hope. I hate to see him stressed. One of the nice things about traveling in your home, if you have an hour-long wait at a ferry or someplace like that at a border crossing, you can make yourself something to eat. Read a book for a while. Cheers. Were you a good boy on the ferry ride? Do you want a cookie? Yeah? Here. What's that? I was beginning to think Google Maps had already steered me wrong after just getting off the ferry, but apparently we're on track. It sure is beautiful out here, but I thought I was going to be traveling on a highway, and this certainly is not a highway. I've been on an absolute wild goose chase. Google Maps has taken us, I bet you, by the time we get back from the wrong direction, an hour and a half out of our way, and I am on the narrowest, windiest roads I think I've ever been on. I keep thinking it's wrong, but I keep checking the map and it looks like we're going back in the right direction, but... You eating your dinner? Is that good, bud? I pulled over into well, I'll show you mine too. Lovely salad. Pulled over into a rest stop to feed him. And this is the view. Pretty nice. Bay, and an app I have called iOverlander said there may be a place to park just up the street, so we shall see. This is kind of cute. Lots of little restaurants and it doesn't say no overnight parking. We'll go into the parking lot and see. nice view. It's 6:50 in the morning, our second morning of full-time van life, and we're just out for a little morning pee for Charlie. This site did work out fine for me. Last night I slept actually 10 hours. I went to bed at 9 and woke up at 6. But through the night, you can see there's a camper for sale here, and then Luna behind, and in between us, from about 2 or 2:30 in the morning on, there was a tiny little car with its lights on all night. It was running all night, and this morning I realized there was a middle-aged or older woman sleeping, I guess living in her car. Unfortunately, you can see right there that white container. It's full of food, and I guess she just dumped it there because it wasn't there when I pulled in. And this is the kind of thing that starts making cities put no parking signs or no overnight parking signs in areas. I felt so sorry for her. I wanted to make her a coffee, but you know, this was a lovely spot to stay, and things like that will spoil it for people. You want a cookie? You do your medicine first. Charlie has to have phenobarbital twice a day for seizures. Ready? Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Ready? 1 more. 1 more. Good boy. And then he gets a cookie. So he was perfectly healthy before the brain injury, but it did require brain surgery because there was a piece of skull bone embedded in his brain. So, there you go, bud. Yeah. I don't know if Charlie's discomfort at this adjustment in his life is due to the brain injury entirely, or if it is just it's a big adjustment that he didn't see coming, just like he didn't see it coming last time. So, another one? Okay. So, I'm doing everything I can to try and ensure that he's as safe and as happy as he can be. It's like last night I had his bed on my bed. He can't sleep with me anymore because he has a bit of he can still run fast, but he has some damage to his left side, and so sometimes you can't tell where the edge of things are, and he'll fall off. So but I did have his bed up on mine for part of the evening, and we even played on my bed. I mean, luckily he's small enough that we can do that. As I've said before, I can throw things for him down this little hallway in the van, which is what, I don't know, 8 feet long, something like that, 9 feet long, and he'll fetch it and bring it back, or we'll wrestle on the bed. But yeah, I'm doing everything I can, but when he's not happy, he can, believe it or not, you wouldn't know it from looking at him, but he can turn into a bit of a Cujo. You know, if I try and put harnesses on him, or if I pick him up when he's not expecting it, if I try to bathe him, I have to wear oven mitts, believe it or not. Yeah, the groomers have him for half a day because they have to put him back in a cage and let him calm down before they can carry on with the next phase of grooming. So he was the sweetest, non-aggressive little boy before this happened to him, and but I love him to pieces, and I'm so happy he's with me. I know he'll adjust. We're still getting into our routine. So I'm going to drink my coffee. And then I still have a few things that haven't been put away that are in a couple of boxes on the floor. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go and meet another YouTuber who I've become friends with over the last couple of years. We've never met in person, so this afternoon will be the first time. And I've mentioned her before. Her name is Adelina, and she has a YouTube channel called My Big Tiny House Life. And we're both really looking forward to meeting each other. She's also doing a no-build van build, and you should check out her channel. Okay, I'll talk to you a little bit later today.
As I was editing this video, I realized I never did come back and say goodbye. I'm sorry about that. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I'll say bye-bye for now, and also stay tuned because there's a van tour coming up of Adelina's van.